Hello everyone, we're here with Dilek Akar from Akar Real Estate, and we are starting a Spotlight on Real Estate video series, and this is the introductory video of the series. So thanks Dilek for coming up with that amazing idea and for taking the time to do this with us today.
Well, I'm excited that you've agreed to help me with this and to work with us because it's long overdue. I've wanted to do something like this for a long time, and now is the time. There's a lot going on right now in real estate.
And I'm sure it revolves and changes so quickly too, it's kind of hard to keep up with it.
We went from too much inventory to too little inventory to, more buyers coming in. We've got, the university's growing, the hospital's growing. There's a lot going on.
So tell us a little bit about your background and how you got into real estate.
So actually, my background is in actually city planning from Ohio State University.
Oh.
Yep, graduating from Ohio State, grew up in Ohio. My parents had invested in real estate, homes, and in development. So I learned from my mom on how to do all of that stuff. And so I thought, maybe it's time I learn how to do it. So I got my license.
That's awesome. Sounds like a very natural way of doing things.
It was natural, It just kind of grew organically from friends to other friends, and then you start earning people's trust, and then it just became, I was able to grow the business by word of mouth alone. I'm I'm not a franchise, and it just kind of grew. It just kept growing and growing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, you're a people-oriented person, so I think that helps just being social and wanting to help people, I think.
I like to bring people together. And that's kind of my thing, is I connect people all the time, and it's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about, it's not only just buying and selling houses, it's building houses, it's commercial work, it's brokerage stuff.
So first I'm the broker of Akar Real Estate. So that means that all the agents in our office work through my license. And so we have team meetings, we get together, we work. Really, our team is hands down the best team. We come from all walks of life, and we really work well together. Then I'm also a real estate agent. So I actually sell homes also, which is a whole nother full-time job. And then I've started developments, which is off of Sunny Drive, off of Quail Nest, and now I'm working on a new one called Emerald Springs, which we're really excited about. These are going to be 3-acre lots in town. And then I'm actually building a house myself, which is kind of new, which I didn't know you could even do, and then you can. So
that's awesome.
So I've made lots of contacts through contractors and subcontractors and developers, and just that whole world is also just a fun, it's just fun learning.
Yeah, it seems like, a career path where you are just always constantly learning and seeing new things and having to problem solve a lot.
Yep, lots of problem solving, always problem solving.
So tell me a little bit about the agents that are in your company. How many agents do you have?
We have 18 licensed agents, 15 that have active licenses, and then 13 that actively sell real estate.
So tell me a little bit about the pros and the cons of working in real estate.
Well, the biggest pro is helping someone get to that closing table, and there's just really, I had a closing earlier this year, and both the buyer and the seller were in tears, hugging. They loved each other, she loved her, it just worked out. The house wasn't even on the market, but I knew they were gonna sell.
Yeah.
We had shown, it was just everyone was so happy, and it was really good. Those are the pros, and those are what make me always keep going. The cons are sometimes when, there's the personalities that are harder to manage, and they've taught me lessons of setting boundaries, which I never had before. So that's a learning experience for me.
Yeah. Well, I like that you're taking the negative and making it a positive of I'm still learning from this.
I am still learning from it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And just helping people buy and sell homes, that's a big point in someone's life. So just being a part of that.
It's the largest purchase typically anyone makes in their house, in their lifetime, is their home. And so, it's big stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you love about living in the Rolla community?
Oh, the people. It's my job to sell Rolla, but for me it comes effortlessly because I genuinely love everything about Rolla. I love my daughters, raising them here, our school district, our community, how everyone comes out to help. I mean, it's just heartwarming. So it's the people that I love the most that makes this town special.
Definitely. So word on the street is you're the #1 seller.
Oh, stop. Here we go. Well,
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, I mean, our office, none of us in our office like to brag about ourselves or talk about ourselves or talk about sales. We are top selling office last year, 2024, and we also have a really good team. So we always worked well together. So, you know, if we're out of town, everyone's helping each other. We just have a really good team. And the positiveness, the positive energy, it just builds us up. So yeah, we do well. We just don't like to brag about it.
I know it's hard to do, but
It's very hard to do.
you're doing great. I do have one question.
Okay.
So I asked this to people that interview that are really good at interviewing, which you have been really good at. So I'm going to ask it to you because it's a weird one.
Okay.
But it ties into things.
Okay.
In your opinion, what is the meaning of life, and how do you tie that into your work ethic and your company and your life as a whole?
So much. It's such a big question, right? It's all about people and relationships. I am all about relationships, family, friends, the friends that become family, who you just really connect with, the energy of all of that. Living in gratitude, just always making sure that we are grateful. Gratitude, especially with everything that's going on in the world today. We have hard times, and we just have to recognize that globally there's a lot going on, right? And we can't just lose sight of that. My daughters, my grandchildren, like all of that is what it makes it all worthwhile. And the service that you provide for others, like it makes it all worthwhile. I love helping people. I love providing things that lacks, in our world right now. And I just, I love what I do.
Yeah.
I love it. Although my greatest success are my girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My girls, my grandkids,
Yep.
Yeah, I always say that's my greatest success.
Yes.
Because of how you leave the world, which, they'll be they're so generous, they're so loving and giving. Yeah.
And you are reflected in them of how you raised them,
They're pretty awesome. Thank you.
That's awesome. Well, that's all I have.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, so stay tuned. We are going to have a YouTube channel up and running, and it's also going to be on Facebook and Instagram, so stay tuned.
Which Lauren's obviously going to help with.
Just like we're a partner in crime right now.
Yes.
So.
And we're going to try to do this every week.
Yes.
Every week. Don't know which day of the week yet, but we're going to do this
sporadic.
every week. Yes.
Keep you on your toes.
Yes. Okay.
Great. I'm excited.
Okay.
Stay tuned.